They call this place The Rock. M.M. Roberts Stadium in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He understands that his young cornerback wants to make a great showing here today. It's always a little emotional when you're playing against the team you transferred away from. He understands that the fans could be for him and against him here in this stadium today, but he said, I just want you to lock in and keep your eyes on our team and doing your job here today. I'll keep you posted on how he's doing and what the fans are saying.
Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. So Southern Miss's offense will go to work first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Brought down. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy has developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback. The keeper on the option. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defense.
Found a seam on the left. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He'll keep it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And Reese, no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Drops back, it's Black. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? On play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, Don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and they'll stop him right there on the return. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Off-play action. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quick give. Nice move there. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Memphis!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. Looking to throw, it's Black. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Gives it. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They were all over it. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the first down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it's 4th down. Like, 4th down and goal, and I gotta reach that ball. 1st down, 2nd down, I can't fumble. But right there, if I'm stretching the ball and I'm trying to get it across that plane, so be it. I don't know if he was gonna get it anyways, but big play by the defense, big stop. Now your offense gets to go right on the field.
Handoff again. Makes one man miss. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Selling the fake. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Black. Reels it in. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Golden Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Just keep slinging it. Near the sideline, it's Madison. Second and long here. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll give it on the counter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Rush is on, looking for a huge play. Makes the grab, into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man is brought down, but there is a penalty flag on the play, and if I were a betting man, and sometimes I am, I'd say they're going to throw it in reverse. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. Sets his feet, it's Black. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, this little guy is going to be difficult for any DB to cover, especially on these slant throws, because he gets out of his break and he explodes off the line of scrimmage so quickly.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Right back to it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Changing the routes with his receivers. Right at the line. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Working the ground game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Back's got it on the screen. Nice move there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Back's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They're going to run it. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down. They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Left side, it's Vaughn. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense
makes the catch, and he's free. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be 1st down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. To the air, it's Black. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Second down to the air. Almost picked off. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Madison. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up the throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll run it. Crosses to 40. Turning it on. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Unloads it downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 21 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Sooners who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game at Hattiesburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Floats it out in space. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1. To throw, it's Black. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Out wide left, it's Vaughn. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Keeps it. He's past the sticks. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Left side, it's Montgomery. Memphis wants to move quickly. Trying to get the corner. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Beck's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Memphis! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. An 84-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Back to throw, it's Black. Finds the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Snap from the gun on third down. He's going to run it. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looking for running room. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking for an alley. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Send the tight end in motion. Push is ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The screen, he can go. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Handoff to the lone back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the back. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Black. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Got it, looking for the first down. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll try the counter on the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quick give. It's Bridges. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Memphis will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Black. Right side, it's Huffman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Out wide left, it's Madison. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Looks it in. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. The give on the counter. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback keep. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Black. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing.
There he goes! The 40. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. To the ground. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they...
1st down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Back to pass on second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Memphis will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Black. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Left side is Hoffman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Quarterback keeper. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got his man in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Out wide right, it's Hoffman. Across the 25, he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Out wide left, it's Bridges. Stop right there. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for room. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. To the air, it's Black. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Back's got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Got 6 yards on the play, second and 4 coming. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. They're all over him. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. At the 20, he's got space. Now Memphis uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Drops back on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Objective 1, get the first down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man across the middle. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Memphis getting set to snap it on first and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He wants to go deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. They move on top here in the 4th.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
That makes the score Memphis 35, Southern Mississippi.
From inside the 10, here he comes. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter, it's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.